Measuring human productivity by man-hours worked fails to track value in an environment where a software agent can resolve 1,000 IT tickets or generate a massive financial report in seconds. When output is disconnected from time, the traditional desk hour ceases to be a useful metric. This shift is driven by Agentic AI. Unlike previous models that merely generated text or images, agentic systems possess the ability to reason through multi-step problems, construct independent plans, and autonomously execute complex business workflows. Because the machine now handles the execution, the human role transitions from a human-in-the-loop actively performing the work to a human-on-the-loop model. In this setup, people provide high-level oversight and audit the machine's independent decisions. This evolution echoes the introduction of the automated teller machine in the 1970s. At the time, there were widespread fears that ATMs would eliminate the role of the bank teller entirely. Instead, the ATM handled the mechanical task of dispensing cash, which allowed tellers to focus on relationship management and complex sales. By removing the rote work, the technology actually elevated the human role, requiring a higher level of social and strategic skill. Managing this modern transition requires a new executive function, the Chief Orchestration Officer. Their mandate is to harmonize the immense speed of machine execution with human strategic intent. To survive this pivot, the enterprise must dismantle old job descriptions and develop a workforce of systemic architects who can manage and guide autonomous systems. Creating these architects requires integrating continuous, self-directed learning directly into the daily workflow. Using AI purely to reduce headcount often destroys the trust and agility necessary for long-term growth. Employees who fear displacement are less likely to experiment with the tools that drive innovation. Success depends on cultivating sovereign skills, the meta skills that algorithms cannot replicate. These include strategic judgment, empathetic leadership, and prompt architecture. Prompt architecture is the systematic design of inputs used to guide AI models toward specific, high-quality, and ethical outcomes. Forward-thinking companies are tracking this development through digital credentials. Professionals accumulate skill tokens for completing training modules, creating a verifiable portfolio of their technical and strategic capabilities. Building an internal talent marketplace through reskilling is significantly faster and more cost-effective than external hiring. It allows organizations to bridge the talent gap while retaining institutional knowledge. This creates augmented labor. When AI handles high-volume execution, humans are freed to focus on creative and strategic work that generates the most value. This expansion of capability also arms adversaries, leading to the AI dilemma. The same technologies driving business innovation are simultaneously powering high-speed, autonomous cyber attacks. As shown in this research, traditional, signature-based security systems cannot stop zero-day attacks. A zero-day attack exploits a software vulnerability that is unknown to the vendor, meaning there is no existing patch or protection against it. Machine learning is now required to identify the subtle behavioral patterns indicative of a breach. This journal excerpt also identifies the role of AIOps. AIOps, or Artificial Intelligence for IT Operations, uses machine learning to automate processes like diagnosing incidents and alerting teams to potential failures before they happen. This is the only viable defense against autonomous swarm attacks that adapt to security measures in real time. Military systems already provide a blueprint for this automated defense. Israel's Iron Dome uses AI to process radar data in real time, achieving a 90% success rate by intercepting threats with minimal human intervention. Advanced systems like the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense use AI logic to calculate precise intercept points. This allows the system to distinguish real threats from decoys in milliseconds, providing a necessary layer of sophisticated defense. In an era of machine-speed attacks, securing the enterprise requires treating AI as the foundational shield required for survival. The goal of this architecture is total synchronization, an integrated enterprise where upskilled human talent and autonomous cyber defenses work in harmony. The future belongs to organizations that treat AI as a systemic workforce to be orchestrated. This requires a new cognitive division of labor. Under this architecture, probabilistic neural networks execute high-volume tasks. A probabilistic neural network is a system that uses statistical patterns to make predictions or decisions based on the likelihood of different outcomes. Human frameworks then provide the rules to govern safety and ethics. Executing this structural reset allows enterprises to escape experimental pilots and achieve massive, scalable value across every business function. Technology alone does not create market leadership. Winning requires placing human vision firmly on the loop to create an augmented organization.